हेलो दोस्तों, हमारे चैनल महा इजी स्टडी में आपका स्वागत है। यहाँ सीखना होगा बिल्कुल आसान। हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। Today we are going to learn a very interesting story called Who's the Greatest?
Wow!
Before we start, I want to ask you a question. Who is the smartest person you know? Is it your teacher?
Mom, my dad!
My dad, my teacher. Very good. Today's story is about Emperor Akbar, a great king, and Birbal, his very clever minister. And Birbal always gave wise and intelligent answers. In this chapter, we will read two funny and interesting incidents that show Birbal's wisdom and quick thinking. Let's find out how Birbal solved Akbar's tricky questions and why everyone admired him. Now, let's begin the story. Who's the greatest?
Emperor Akbar, or Akbar the Great, is known as one of the greatest rulers in the world, not just because he had a very strong army, but because he was a good human being.
I care for all my subjects. Your Majesty, art and culture truly flourish here. Wisdom is the greatest gift. Many people believe that of these 9 gems, Birbal was the closest to the emperor's heart. Akbar
loved to pose questions. Courtiers demanded harsh punishments, but Birbal never failed. Akbar challenged them all. Birbal gave the answer.
Banish them from your kingdom.
Emperor Akbar was one of the greatest rulers in the world. Birbal was one of the 9 gems in his court and was famous for his intelligence.
I have a question for all of you. What should be the punishment for someone who pulls my moustache? Flog him! Give him 50 lashes of the whip! That's not enough. Put him in jail without food and water. Whip him! Beat him up! Hang him! Cut off his offending hands! Cut off his offending hands! All the courtiers were angry. Only Birbal was silent and smiling. तुम क्या कहते हो बीरबल? तुम्हारी क्या राय है? जहां पनाह, मेरा मानना है कि सजा ऐसी हो जो मिसाल बने. बहुत अच्छे. In my opinion, O giver of peace to the world, the offender should be given his favorite sweetmeats. Raja Birbal, are you out of your mind? Give sweetmeats for such a grave offense? Raja Birbal, are you out of your mind? Give sweetmeats for such a grave offense? Who would be so bold as to pull the emperor's mustache? Only his own grandson.
Akbar burst out laughing, because that was exactly what had happened that morning.
Courtiers began praising Akbar. You are the greatest of the kings. You are greater than God Almighty. Tell me one thing I can do that God cannot. You can banish a person, but God cannot. You are the greatest of the kings. You are the greatest of the kings or emperors that ever lived on the earth. You are the greatest of all the people in heaven or earth. You are as great as God Almighty. Then prove that I can do something God cannot. You are greater than God Almighty. Do you all believe so? Yes! Then prove it to me. Then prove it. Tell me one thing that I can do, but God Almighty cannot do.
The courtiers were worried. They could not find an answer, so they went to Birbal for help.
Do not worry. I will help you. The next morning, the court was full. Have you found a good answer to my question? Or are you ready to leave the court forever? There is one thing that you can do, but God Almighty cannot. And what is that one thing? When you banish someone, they leave your kingdom. When you want to punish someone, you can banish that person from your kingdom. But God's kingdom extends everywhere. The Almighty cannot banish anyone from His kingdom. That was very clever, Birbal, while showing how I have an advantage that God is greater. Akbar was pleased with Birbal's answer and forgave the courtiers.
So students, what did we learn from Birbal today?
That wisdom is always greater than anger.
Very good. Thank you, students. Our chapter, Who's the greatest is now complete. Let's move on to the next lesson.